What's going on YouTube? It's your boy Sketch Prime Gaming, and I'm bringing you another Transformers Earth Wars video. Another crystal cracking opening video. In this video, we try to go for a 4-star cup. I'm finally going to open my cup crystals. I'm going to probably wait another month before I open my drift crystals. I know a lot of people didn't get any good luck off these cup crystals. I have a total of 60 of them. Hopefully I get one of the top tier ones. I don't care. 2 stars cool, but I'd rather get at least a 3 or a 4-star. Cup is one of my favorite characters. He's also a fellow wrecker. He's not an original wrecker, but he is a wrecker. Please do check out The Last Stand of the Wreckers. It's a good series. You'll love it, and you'll also think twice about trusting Prowl. But with that being said, I want to apologize to some people I didn't get back to right away. I've been getting questions and asked about what happened to my first look. Were we able to get a chance to do a first look of Laser Optimus and a Mega? Was it Mega or it was Amada? Sorry, Amada Megatron has no. Those two don't really have any nostalgia for me. I guess that was G2 era. But to answer your question, I wasn't able to get a chance to, player test. Neither one of the bots. Only a certain few people have was able to play test the bots. Like Soul was one of them. My boy Soul, as you've seen, he put his stuff up. DJ, which is Dark Justice, he was able to put some stuff up. I'm not sure Luna wasn't able to either. So and a couple other people were able to play test them, but things are changing, and I'm not gonna really say too much stuff. I'm not gonna really say too much because I'm already gonna probably catch shit for what I just said about not everybody being able to play test them, especially some of the content creators that have been doing it for the longest. But it is what it is. Am I bummed about it? Yeah, because I would like, people love to hear my nostalgia and hear some, little stats that I do know, or, what brief knowledge I may know about that era. Look, we got a 2-star cup right there, man. That 2-star cup speaks doom to me, meaning it's going to welcome to Dupe City. So that might be the title of the video, Dupe City. I'm not going to talk throughout this whole video because if I do, it's going to be a whole ramble fest, and I'm already uneasy about some things already. I'm not going to speak too much on it about it because if I do, I may just do a separate real talk video and just talk overly freely because I curse. I try not to curse in these videos. I didn't already say shit, but shit happens. But yeah, man, things are changing and it's hurting some of us that are content creators and have been doing it for the game for the longest and do love the game, but sometimes have that little balance of love hate, like I have that with Transformers Force the Fight and some other games that I play. Yeah, man, it's just a weird situation right now. I know. Notice, the go-tos usually were me, DJ, which is Dark Justice, and Bearded Ghost were the go-tos for first looks, and then also was Engineer Hoist and Soul as well. But as you see, not all of us got the bots, and I'm not gonna say too much more because I'm already getting angry again about it. But we got a 2-star cup. We'll take a little break and go back and hit the crystals. See what the little story is. I already seen the story because Luna does his little voiceovers and stuff like that. Go check that man out. He's great with some of his voiceovers and stuff like that. I know I just said stuff like that like 4 different times, but whatever. As you can tell by the way I sound recording this, I don't know. I'm kind of bored with the game. I'm not I'm not gonna say I'm bored with the game, but the content is lacking. So therefore, the reason why I have not really put any content up of the game. I mean, I have videos planned, but as like I really couldn't put them together, and then like even if I did, you know, it's not guaranteed that we were going to get those changes, but content is hurting for me with this game right now, so it's kind of like maybe I just need to take a break and then come back to the game. Because the only content I have right now with the game is getting on, dealing with wars. Hopefully, I can pass the base. Hopefully, if I can, whatever. Grinded resources, which right now is just alloy because I have a shit ton of energon saved up. Um, and that's and level my bots, making my base stronger. I get on and do that, and then I spend about 20 minutes on the game, and then I get off. I remember before I used to spend like almost 40 minutes, 45 to 50 minutes on the game, um, running through all my teams to get some energon and resources of that nature, metals, and now I'm just like meh. Events are the same type of events. There's nothing different with those. I mean, sometimes it's cool. You might get triple XP. Many times, every event is gonna be double XP. Sometimes we get triple XP, and I don't know, man. It's not. It doesn't have enough for me right now. I mean, I'm getting up there at one of those. I'm not gonna say I'm a top tier player because I'm not. I'm getting up there where I almost have all the bots. Some of my bots are about to hit the level cap eventually. Now I'm a 4 stars because the 4 stars can go to 60. So it's gonna be a while for they get there. But I said I wasn't gonna talk this whole video, but I guess I am. Like I said, it's gonna turn into a ramble fest. Constantly, the content is dry. I mean, they try with faction wars where you can play both sides. Decepticon and Autobot. A lot of people did not receive that well. Some people received it very well. It's a 50-50 type thing, maybe? I don't know. And, it's just, I was one of those people that didn't really, it was like, meh. Because I already had a Decepticon account that I really didn't play on. And, like, since I have every 2-star in the game, I just popped 2-star crystals shards for the Decepticon side. I have no willing to get bots on the Decepticon side. I really barely run them. I run them like if I'm doing the event like leaderboards or 60 out of 60 prestige. But other than that, I really don't run my Decepticon side like that. So it was like a lot of people were just like, well, we already have a Decepticon separately from our Autobot account. And I know people like JT and Soul and a lot of other people that put mad money into their Decepticons accounts just like they do the Autobot account, and they just like, meh. So, there's a lot of things that need to be put into this game to rejuvenate it and, you know, stuff like that. Maybe I may do that video that I've been planning on, some of the changes that may need to be happening with this game. But, it's on the one hand, I got that one person telling me that it may work in the second time, and on the other hand, just like, maybe they're not even gonna pay attention to it. So it's like one of those type things, and I need to stop talking in a high pitched voice because it's starting to hurt my throat. So, but I will be live streaming today on twitch.tv/Sketch Prime Gaming. If you want to come check me out, I will be streaming Marvel Heroes Omega. I may switch over to some GTA or probably some Tekken. I don't know. Just gotta wait and see. Um, Other than that, like I said, content is dry. It doesn't grab me in like it used to. Forge the Fight has brought me back into that, so I will be bringing you content with that Transformers Forge the Fight. I'm pretty sure. I think Megatron is coming soon on there, so that's good. We just had Hot Rod and Movie Drift, Bayformers, basically put into the game, and a revamp of visualizations of the game, which is dope. I just started playing Marvel Future Fight again, which you will see a video of that today as well, later today. Um, yeah, man, I just content is dry, and you know, I'm sorry if I sound like a Debbie Downer or a bummer to you. I'm pretty sure a lot of it's been a ton of fans that play the game or people that hit me up a lot. Try to like they feel the same way. So it ain't just me, but you know, maybe things will change. We'll see. But I'll catch you guys in the next one, and enjoy the rest of the Dupe show. And like, comment, subscribe, share with your friends. Drop some comments in the section down below how you feel about the game right about now, and make put it in the comments also as well. What would you like to see come to the game? What changes would you like to see? And add it to maybe the video I'm probably possibly going to do in the future. It just depends on how I feel. And a lot of things around the home is changing, and I'll talk about that at a later time. We want to do a road talk video. We'll talk about everything. So first time for a road talk. We're gonna probably make that a running series, probably every once a month or something like that. But I will check you guys later. Shout out to the peeps, Bear the Ghost, Luna, Soul, Hoist, DJ. I'll check you guys later. Peace.